In this video, I'm going to conduct the first part of a three-part experiment. So the first part of this experiment is where I need to find research. I've done some research onto how to stop rust in my car, and I've come up with this. In ships, they weld on lumps, very large lumps it looks like, of zinc. Zinc is the primary one that works. Look where they weld it onto the propeller shaft or the propeller area and the hull of the ship. In theory, what should happen is the zinc should rust instead of the iron of the ship, the iron, and what should happen is there should be a flow of electricity, or ions, ions, so the preference would be the rusting of the zinc instead of the ship. And this has been an ongoing thing in ships they use for many years. It does work. So there's a close-up, more of a close-up, where they've just welded it on. This, in fact, it's not a weld, it's some sort of attachment, isn't it? Sort of attached on. This is, I guess it begins like that, and after a few years it kind of looks like that. So this is like bare metal. You thought a ship in salty water would just completely fade away the metal, and here it is. Here's the proof of it. There's hardly any paint left on that, and still not very rusty because of the zinc lump. And so my experiment is doing basic welding on a lump of zinc, and on one side of my car, which is I have on the rear side of the lower A-frame arm on the rear of the car, I've got two of those A-frames. They're both rusty in the same way. Covered it in paint, doesn't work. Covered it in zinc paint, which is hopeless these days. In the past, zinc paint was superb. One layer on, just scrape off the rust. One layer would stop completely dead any more rust from happening. Never happens again. Doesn't rust through. Doesn't do anything in the past. But that's 30 years ago. The paint for 30 years. These days the paint doesn't work at all. It's almost like a little primer you get from ordinary paint that you paint your wooden door with. It doesn't work at all. It's totally useless. And after a winter, some of my viewers have found out the rust just rusts straight through. Right. So, but I've still got a tin of that, and even though it's useless, I will make use of it. How will I make use of it? I have already bought on eBay my lump. This is 300 grams, so I'm not going to use all that. I might use some of it, or hacksaw it off and use some of it, because I think 300 grams is quite a lot for an A-frame arm. And also I bought this. So this stuff here, this is powdered pure zinc metal. So not zinc oxide. Zinc oxide would be useless because it's really rusted. It means it's really rusted with oxide next to it. Zinc metal powder, ZN. That's it, pure. Right, I'm going to tip that, 200 grams of that, into my tin of rust-free paint, which is meant to be supposedly zinc paint, but it will have zinc in it. And but I'm a bit dubious about this one, because I don't know, it used to work in the past, but I don't know if the zinc paint that they have is electroconductive, right? That's what you need, is you need the paint to be electrically conductive for it to work. So there might be a tiny amount of this in contact with the rusty metal of the car, and the rest of it above the surface layer, very surface layer, might be completely useless. So I'll be wasting it really. So I don't know. So, or I might just tip a little bit of this into like a brush full. Maybe that might be a better way of doing it instead of wasting a whole lot. But nonetheless, it's an experiment, right? This one I'm fairly confident in, as I'll weld it. The welds will be the bit where it conducts electricity, and so I'm good. I'm good with this one. Not sure if this one will work. Well, we should see if it works. If it works, obviously, guys can just share the idea, copy it, stop the rust in your car. This one will be easier to do if it works, because you don't need to have a welding kit. So that's it really. So next video I shall be attaching this onto the car, and so part 2, and also I will be painting this on the car. Alright, okay, so look out for my next video. Hit the like button if you like what you see today, and I'm going to do it anyway. It's an experiment. So thank you for watching this video. We'll see how it goes on.